If you have a budget of around $30,000, the options available to you in the compact crossover market are abundant. However, it's always difficult to find the right vehicle for you, especially if you have a family and are looking for a great all-around crossover that can take on different road conditions, including snow. Within the Subaru lineup, you have 3 vehicles to choose from. You either go with the subcompact Crosstrek, or you tirelessly cross-shop the Forester and Outback to determine which offers the best value and suits your life the best. Here at Boston Autoblog, we've deemed the Forester as being the best 2-row crossover in the Subaru lineup you can buy today by offering a great value for the price. So here are 5 reasons why you should buy a 2021 Subaru Forester. Subarus have always been known as great year-round vehicles that can take on the worst winters and traverse off-road terrain when you desire to seek the path less traveled. But for the Forester, the term versatility covers a wide spectrum that sets this compact crossover apart from the rest. While most competitors are still offering front-wheel drive as a standard drivetrain in this segment, Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system is not only offered at no additional charge, but it's also packaged with a class-leading ground clearance of 8.7 inches, which even to this day is still unrivaled. As with most Subaru models, you'll also have X mode, which will limit the amount of wheel spin you'll experience if you're in deep snow or mud, while also activating hill descent control. Another aspect that makes the Forester very versatile is through its overall practicality and efficiency. You'll receive 29 cubic feet of rear cargo space with the second row seats up. But when folded, that room will more than double in size to 70 cubic feet, giving you enough space for whatever situation you encounter. For fuel economy, you can expect to receive right around 26 miles per gallon in the city and 33 miles per gallon on the highway, which even for today's standards is more than adequate and in some cases is more efficient than other compact crossovers. One of the criticisms many Subaru loyalists have had pertaining to the interior of the Legacy and Outback is the new 11.6-inch touchscreen, which replaces physical buttons for a more futuristic look. However, for the Forester, we still have the traditional layout, with an optional 8-inch touchscreen with quick access buttons and dials for the dual-zone climate control and 2-level heated seats. For an older demographic that's in no rush for the injection of technology we're seeing in many new cars these days, the Forester offers a familiar and old-school setup that eases drivers into a modern cabin. The only learning curve will be the optional multicolor information display that sits above the infotainment system for some of the higher trims, which can be accessed when pressing the info button on the steering wheel and using the arrow keys to scroll through some of the embedded menus. For the limited and touring models, you'll have leather trimmed seats, adding a sense of luxury and comfort, while seating position is optimal compared to the Outback, which feels much more like a car rather than a crossover. Above, an optional power moonroof will let in additional light into the interior, and overall, with a higher roofline, the extra headroom helps enhance the perception of being in a bigger, more spacious vehicle. In 2020, Subarus are now best known for their dedication and commitment to providing safe vehicles by prioritizing the standardization of driver assistance features to keep you and your family safe at all times. As with all new models, the Forester comes equipped with Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology, which includes pre-collision braking, lane departure warning, and advanced adaptive cruise control. But as you work your way up through the different trims, additional safety systems are going to give you that extra peace of mind, whether it's you or a loved one taking the Forester out for the day. Available for the Sport trim and up will be blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert to go along with reverse automatic braking. However, if you were to opt for the Touring trim, facial recognition software makes its way into the Forester, providing a distraction mitigation system to keep you focused on the road at all times when you have that sudden urge to pick up your phone and text a friend, or when you're simply not paying attention behind the wheel. With these safety measures in place, that brings us to number 2 on the list. If an Ascent is out of your budget, or you're just not ready for a 3-row SUV yet, the Forester is without question the best crossover available for a growing family in the lineup when compared to the Crosstrek and Outback. It really boils down to the second row, where you can occasionally fit a third person in the back, as the center hump is not very aggressive and you will have good placements for your feet. But even better, due to the size of the Forester, passengers will have an abundant amount of legroom, unlike with the Crosstrek, which is a subcompact crossover, and also offers better headroom than the Outback, which sports a station wagon-like roofline. While Subaru has become a crossover-dominant brand, the Forester is a traditional compact SUV that's spacious and practical while also being affordable. As we talked about earlier with the rear cargo space and higher roofline, it's perfect for fitting a dog, so he can also join you on weekend vacations, whereas it might be a bit of a squeeze with the Outback. As discussed on the channel before, if you're cross-shopping these two vehicles, the Forester is more appealing from an overall perspective, despite having to make a few sacrifices. And that leads us to number 1 on the list as to why you should buy a Subaru Forester. When it comes down to making the final decision to purchasing the Forester, consumers are primarily drawn in by the intangibles this crossover provides. Unlike the Outback, there's no optional turbo under the hood, no 11.6-inch touchscreen that may draw in a younger demographic, and ultimately, the Forester won't surprise you in any way pertaining to its driving dynamics, and all of this isn't a bad thing. The Forester's price range of $25,000 to $35,000, in conjunction with its practicality, the simplistic and traditional interior, standard safety equipment, and its primary function as being a great family vehicle, is why this compact crossover has become so popular throughout the years. While Nappa leather seats aren't available on the Forester, and there might be a little less soft-touch padding found throughout the interior compared to the Outback, this vehicle still provides a comfortable driving environment whether you go with cloth or leather upholstery. The amount of interior room is better for a growing family, while holistically the cabin and the limited amount of tech found inside is suitable for drivers of all ages and also their preferences when it comes to user interfaces. The Forester may not be the flashiest car in the Subaru lineup, but there's no doubt that it's designed to be the workhorse you're looking for to safely get your family to and from destinations. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2021 Subaru Forester. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in the Forester or any other Subaru models, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.